One of the things my wife and I do very well together is we travel together well. We've got each other's travel habits down, and when it's just the two of us, we travel quite well. We're seamless, and one of the things that we enjoy doing is we people watch. We when it's just the two of us, we don't have the kids or her mom with us. We could sit back at an airport or a resort or on an excursion on a cruise ship and people watch with the best of them. However, I don't think, in thinking back to all the times Renee and I have traveled together, I don't think that we have ever been in a scenario where we have been inconvenienced or delayed or been part of something that was, like when somebody acts a fool on a plane and they're like, all right, everybody off the plane because this clown won't get off themselves. So everybody's got to get off the plane and we're going to go through this whole process again, right? We've never had to deal with that. We've had a flight canceled on us. We've had flights delayed on us. That kind of stuff, it happens. But never, somebody acting a dumb. We've never even seen the pier runners with the cruise ship. But I got to tell you, if we were part of this, I don't know that I couldn't keep my mouth shut. I'm going to show you a video from the Bahamas. So there's a cruise ship in the Bahamas, and there's a little boat that people are getting onto to go to a beach. You have to pay to go to the beach. It's an excursion. It's not one of the beaches that, right along the pier. It's like a private beach somewhere else. And you get a wristband that says that you can get on this little boat, and they fill the boat up with people, and they take them over to the beach. Well, these two women got on to this boat without wristbands. They didn't pay, and they were just like, yeah, fuck you. We're going to the beach. And the person operating, the people operating the excursion were like, no, you're not, because you didn't pay. Apparently, this delayed this excursion by an hour and a half. An hour and a half. And this is how they had to end up getting her off the boat. You are a grown woman. Look at this. Throw her ass over the fucking side, man. Are you kidding me? You're a grown woman. Sitting there like, no, I'm going to the beach that I refuse to pay for. An hour and a half. These excursions aren't cheap. They're not. We're going to a few in July when we go down to the Caribbean again, and they are not inexpensive excursions. Can you imagine having your excursion delayed by an hour and a half for this adult child who's going to sit there and literally have to be dragged? I don't know that I couldn't look at the guy and go, do you need help? Let's get her the fuck off this boat. Like, the moment she said, I'm not leaving, because for an hour plus before that, she sat in her seat and refused to stand up, refused to get up. Just understand that if you're one of these people, you are one of the biggest pieces of shit around. That's how you behave. That's what you do to other people who did it the right way. Yeah, you know what? I'm not even the least bit embarrassed for you that you had to get dragged off of that boat like a toddler throwing a temper tantrum. Where do these fucking people come from? And that goes for you goddamn pier runners, too. And those are the people that are late to get back to their cruise ship, and you find them running down the pier because the ship's getting ready to take off without them. There are thousands of people on that ship that you are delaying. Thousands. Like, even the small cruise ships have 3,000 or 4,000 guests, and then, you still have staff and whatnot on top of that. Some of these the bigger ones, they have 9,000, 10,000 people on a ship. You are delaying thousands of people because you felt like your time was more important than everybody else's. Pier runners are the fucking worst.